Oh, it's so true. You've heard the saying, if it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Or the idea of if it sounds too good to be true, it likely is too good to be true. It probably is fake. And yet, oh God, sorry, they're showing quite a few things here. I'm trying to unravel it or understand. Meaning, because oftentimes it's like the cheap, easy route. And so here's how you can tell sometimes the difference. Oh God, please slow down so I can spit this out. I'm saying the difference because sometimes it is a duck. Sometimes it is real. But if you've had ill intentions, if you haven't moved from good intentions and you're presented with too good to be true, yeah, probably is. Have your intentions been pure? Has your focus been pure? Have you been clean and clear? If you are clean and clear and your intentions have been good, then yeah, you're probably presented with a gift. That probably is a real duck. If your intentions have been shitty and you've been a real bastard, it's usually a trick or a trap. It's a trick or a trap to have you fall in, to help you wake up, to stop moving from your ego, stop moving from your pride, stop moving from your lust, stop moving from your less than, stop moving from your lower than. Right? Did you really think you were going to get a prize? Did you really think that was for you? Did you really think you were going to get rewarded from moving from fear, from lower, from less than? No. So it's like it can be challenging for us to determine the real from the fake. And many people fall into that trap because it seems like the quick, cheap, easy fix. It's like, oh my God, really? I get this? Awesome. I'm taking it and running, right? And then soon enough, all of a sudden, all the gold crumbles out of their hand as they're running away. Or what they imagined to be true turns to fake, or what they saw was beautiful turns to a nightmare, right? All these things, all these visualizations for you to understand, where it's like, then they also want to compare, like then they're showing like that just adds to their anger, their seething, their jealousy, their desire to take more, to steal more, to be angry at others, to blame outside themselves, to consistently refuse to take their power, their ownership, their truth, to swallow the pill. So they constantly live in that cycle and that nightmare, and they constantly want to grab the cheap, the quick, the fix, and it keeps consistently falling, crumbling, failing, because they're not moving from pure intentions. So it's like that's a good trick for you, right? Where it's not a trick, it's the truth. But if you find yourself forever, it's like your intentions are poor. Your intentions are to get, to take, to steal, and not do the hard work. And so then you're presented with a duck, and you're like, oh my God, that's the best looking duck. I love that duck. Do you really think that duck's for you if you've been moving from ill intent? Do you? Do you think you're going to get a gift? Do you think you're going to get a present? Right? But if you are moving from pure intent and you get a duck, oh my God, look at the duck. Thank you for my present. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? And so it's like, just keep yourself true. Just be aligned with you. Just know you, love you, honor you. So then you can be grateful for when all the prizes arrive, right? Then because you realize they're true, they're for you. It's what you're putting out. You're putting out good, so you're getting good back. I hope that helped. I hope it helps somebody, because they keep showing, I think it's a scene in Aladdin. Or am I just making that a scene in Aladdin? Because it's like the the desert opens up and there's all these prizes and there's this, again, I could be making this scene up, but it's like a dirty old man. He's like, his teeth are missing and he's a thief. And he like runs in and he grabs all this stuff and he's so excited and he runs out with all this stuff. And it starts to vanish and turn back into sand, and the castle of gems goes back into sand and he can no longer see it or get to it. And he's devastated. And it's like, well, it wasn't yours to take. You were stealing and thieving. Did you really think you were going to get to keep it? Did you earn it? Was it yours? Did you have the rights to it? Why would you think that you could have that? You thought the universe was blessing you because you stole your whole life? You took from others your whole life? You were mean to others your whole life? You treated others poorly your whole life? So you thought the universe was going to say, oh, here you go. Is that really what you thought? That's a rude awakening at such an old age. Right? He was like old and toothless and dirty and ugh. I mean, it's like he's not dead. He's crying in the sand. It's like, well, yeah, now you're out in the desert. It's hot and there's no water. So there's no love there. Well, now do you have time? What else you got to do? What else do you have to do? You have nothing else to do now. So I guess you might as well start to love yourself, get to know yourself, see yourself clearly, what you have been doing, where you have been moving from. You've been moving from ill intent, looking to take and steal from others. So that's why things don't work out for you. They don't work out for you for a reason, because you don't want them to work out for other people. You don't want other people to be able to live their dreams, to enjoy their lives, to be happy. You're not happy for them, so you can't have what they have. You're not happy for them to have what they have. So you can't be happy having what you have. It's ill intent. It's a wrong intention. So you're going to get back what you put out. You didn't want others happy to have what they have. And they worked hard for it. You didn't work for it. So when you steal and take, you can't be happy with what you stole and take, because that was your intention. That's where you moved from. So now that you're sitting in the dry desert for 40 years, maybe until you're dead, maybe you'll die out there. So you have plenty of time. Now's the time. Take a look, clean it up. Do your best to do so your soul can actually progress. Otherwise, you just keep coming back lifetime after lifetime in that same fucking cycle. But it's going to get harsher and harsher, more challenging, more difficult, because it's going to be buried deeper and deeper into your shadow. You're not going to be able to see it. So now that you can see it, now that you have the time, now that you're stuck in the desert, take a look for yourself. For once in your life, love yourself, honor yourself, be truthful with yourself. You probably have never done that. You haven't wanted to admit or say out loud how horrible your intentions have been, where you have been moving and operating from. You've been lying to yourself and everyone around you. Most people have. So it's like, take a look, sooner than later. Things won't change. The universe is the universe. The flow is the flow. The lulls are the lulls. They don't change. You're going to be deceived over and over and over and over and over and over again to convince you that it's like the devil trapping you into taking the instant constantly, because he knows you're too fucking lazy to do the work, to love yourself, to do the cleanup. He knows that he can rule you until you're able to tell the truth. The truth will set you free. But if you can't be honest with yourself, the devil gets to ride you until God knows when. You'll be locked up, tied, and blind, and dumb forevermore. The universe gives you to the devil until you can follow the rules. Which means you have to fucking love yourself enough to set yourself free. But your pride and your ego will hold you down. Until you do. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.